Good afternoon, I'm Mike Roberts with the Visiting Nurse Association of Greater St. Louis. Happy Thursday. This is your weekly medical moment. And did you know that today is National Cheer Up Someone Who is Lonely Day? Well, how about that? Because here at the Visiting Nurse Association, we have a program that's all about making folks who are lonely a little more comfortable and a lot less lonely. We're going to talk about the program today with a volunteer and Marge Kirchhofer, who is one of our seniors. And I'd like to introduce you to Karen Sage. She is a member of the clinical faculty in the School of Nursing at St. Louis University. And I'm sure you know Marge. Marge Kirchhofer is one of the seniors at our program, and when the Blues got red hot and stole that Stanley Cup, Marge was on Channel 4, Channel 5, NBC Sports, NHL TV, the Associated Press. Art and Jennifer had her on KTRS 2 times, and then when it was all said and done, she was part of an Enterprise leasing commercial.
Yeah.
Marge, God bless you, and thanks for doing all that work. Give me your hand. Nice. The question we have to have, though, is one that's going to be answered by Michelle Prevedel. She is the manager of Visit-A-Bit, and that question would be, what is Visit-A-Bit in the first place?
Visit-A-Bit is a weekly program that we're able to offer senior adults in the St. Louis area that may be experiencing isolation and loneliness, where we match a volunteer with them. We screen the volunteers. They go through training and reference checks where they get together with their senior on a weekly basis for a minimum of 1 hour, and they actually start building rapport and companionship with one another. They could also be doing visit tasks together. Another fun part of Visit-A-Bit is Telebingo, which we offer 1 day a week, 5 games, and the winner of the 5th game gets a gift card.
Thank you, Michelle. Well, I want to start with you, Karen. First of all, thanks for the gift of your time. And I always say that, but time is that one commodity that you spend one time and you don't get it back. So you're a busy lady. I guess the first question I want to ask you, I've got it up here, what does a volunteer? But first of all, why are you a volunteer? It's not as though you're not busy.
I volunteer for the Visit-A-Bit program, and I love it. The reason I am is I work with seniors. I have for a while. I used to be in case management, and I noticed that a lot of seniors had complaints of different aches or pains, and when I talked a little further and a little more assessing, a lot of it was due to just loneliness and not having a companion maybe to do stuff with. And I knew that as the baby boomers are aging, we have a lot more seniors in the community. And then I heard an interview of someone from the Visiting Nurse Association, and they said that they were starting this Visit-A-Bit program. And I work with a group of nurses, and we were doing a volunteer thing quarterly, and I thought that this would be a good program to do. And there are studies that show the link between it.
So what do you do as a VNA Visit-A-Bit volunteer?
So to get started, you have a little orientation here, and they get you set up, but you go in, and you go in weekly, and you just really have companionship and communicate with them, and really whatever the need might be. I have set them up on Grubhub that they didn't understand how to use a computer. And we've talked about different programs that are available, and if they say that they have things, I let the VNA know and can get them connected with different resources that they might not have known about in the community. But really just visiting. It's fun, and it's been fun for me
And
too.
it feeds back to you. And Marge, you, whatever else you are not that lonely, but I have to say, everybody on the staff just loves you. I think everybody in St. Louis loves you. I think the Blues love you. But Marge, what do you get when the volunteer comes to see you from that interaction?
Well, I really enjoy having them come to my house. It's like she says, companionship. It's somebody to talk to. It's not, you're not on the phone. I don't even get phone calls anymore. I used to get phone calls all the time, but now my friends are all passed away. I don't even have friends anymore, except Michelle. And she's busy. She has a family, but I enjoy talking to them. This one lady comes and she talks my arm off. But I don't care because she's telling me stuff that I don't know. And I'm learning, you know. At 100 years old, I'm still learning.
So we need two things. We need volunteers, but we also need seniors. And Marge, there may be folks out there who are alone and may be watching this who are thinking, well, I just don't know. Would they ever take? What would you say to a senior who might be a little bit lonely and could use some company?
I would say, why don't you try it? You'll like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, try it. You'll like it. It'd be nice. It'd be different than having the same old day. You work, get up in the morning, fix your breakfast, you sit down, watch TV, get up, fix something for lunch. You don't know what you want.
It's social interaction, and that's
Right.
so important. And everybody wins. You win, but also the volunteer gets
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
And don't
Yes.
you think, Karen, that it feeds back on itself?
Definitely.
Oh,
It's been
yes.
really nice. Yeah.
Yes.
It is. And as it's such a busy society now, this is that you sit and you're actually face to face. It's really good for everybody. It's good for me too to slow down and do that.
Yeah, see the other
It's nice.
side.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much,
Yes.
Karen, for being with us. This is Karen Sage, clinical faculty at the St. Louis University School of Nursing, and Marge
She's-
Kirchhofer, who brought us the Stanley Cup. We just couldn't be more grateful for inspiring those boys. And, you know, we are looking for seniors who could use a little company. We also really need volunteers. Are you one or the other? If you're a volunteer, we would really like your help. VNASTL.org, or you can just give us a call, 314-918-7171. And Brittany, the person who is producing this right now, will answer your phone call and send you back to our Visit a Bit department. In addition to that, on our website, we have other information about our other programs, wellness, flu vaccinations, those are coming up, and we have a great hospice program and a palliative care program called Advanced Illness Management for people who have long-term chronic illnesses. With Karen Sage and Mark Kirchhofer, and representing all of the great staff here at the Visiting Nurse Association of Greater St. Louis, I'm Mike Roberts. Thanks for spending time with us, and we will see you next week on the Weekly Medical Moment.
Bye.